say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Colorado State Rams. The Rams will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Oklahoma's offense will start this game off with the football. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Williams looking for a man. Dances away. Got a man. Push down for the tackle. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another cup.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting portal and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. And that's why this fan base is hoping for back-to-back national championships.
They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down and wants more.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. 3rd down coming up. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
And he's going to bring it out. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. This crowd, full throat, spinning the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. And the Rams decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and look for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional on the sport level.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
He's up to 57 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And the Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the floor.
The sneak scores it.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you're seeing from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give on the option.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They punted away on 4th down. He's got it near midfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The give. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Williams will pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. So now it's 2nd and long. Now they'll run the draw. Oh, what a move. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Sooners are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll run it. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half of the home team.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, let's take a minute and look big picture at Colorado State. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat and the process of cooling things off. Oh, he's got some space. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. Runs through the tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Tatum. Back open in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looks as if he's going to run it. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. It'll be 3rd and long. Oh, better look out. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down pretty quick. But the defense forced a big turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. Going for the marker on the ground. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Breaks into the open. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. There's always been a lot of flash and sizzle to the Oklahoma offense, but it's built on being tough.
Yeah, and especially the great teams. The great teams that you think about in Oklahoma past, the ones that were in the national championship or in the playoff, those are teams that can run the football, be physical. It all started there.
And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Grabbed over the middle. It's Washington. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Leaves it with the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The option look. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Rams are in the hurry-up. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Fires to the middle. Working on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
At the 42. And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Tatum. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense working from the pistol. They'll run the option. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Rams will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snagged in the middle, it's Jordan. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And the Sooners will have it 1st and 10. The throw to the outside is complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Williams looking for a man. Finds his tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And in the final seconds of the 1st half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. The Sooners will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Got blown out in the 1st half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Complete on the shuffle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides to back and leaves it. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Rides to back and leaves it on the option. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Rams will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Sooner offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field. The last time they had it was a missed field goal ruined the drive. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Gets it past the marker. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Williams will pass. Sets up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Finds a man on the left. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Sooners!
And everybody everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Tatum.
You know, I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Running back searching for a hole. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. And the Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. And this quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Looking for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Hey, a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Goes to the option. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Now the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. He'll return it from the 50. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Williams looking for a man. On the move to his left. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete, a 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs.
Will be a turnover on downs.
Tight end now in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. On target to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Turning it on. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Sooners are on the move. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurt. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
You just hold your breath every time this QB keeps the football in the running game, man. With his speed, he's a threat to hit the home run every time he totes the rock.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Russell. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, they take a sack right down by the goal line, guys, and I think the route concept really didn't help the quarterback out there. Normally, you're thinking this is going to be a quick hitter, get the ball out of his hands fast, but that was a very slow developing route.
Tight end trying to get in. Touchdown Sooners! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to the ground. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it over the middle. Slips a tackle and he's got room. They've got it to the 49-yard line and they'll move the chains. And the Rams with the 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground here, off right tackle. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. A strike downfield. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw, and he's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
What a great job tackling that time by the quarterback. Out on an island by himself. It's just him and the pitch man one-on-one. The offense is trying to go option. They get it out to their playmaker in space. But this guy is good at covering, and he's good at tackling. He showed it to you right there.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Just drives it between the uprights. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25. Give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Sooners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Might be changing the route. They'll run the toss. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. He now has 79 yards rushing now here in Week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Pressure coming. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough.
Just keeps moving. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Looking to throw, it's Tatum. It's complete to the right. It's a fumble. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They kick it away on fourth down. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Making side adjustments here. They'll start this drive with a pass. Snagged out of the air. Breaks into the open. He's at the top. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about the next?
The fake, and he wants to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know,
and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He breaks a tackle. And the Rams line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative